golf is a hole-in-one for heart health. To talk to us about the benefits is Dr. Chad Connor, cardiologist with Hartford HealthCare Heart and Vascular Institute, joining us live from Hartford HealthCare Sports Zone at the Travelers Championship. Thanks for making time for us. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Thank you for having me. Excited to be here.
Of course. Let's talk about golf, exercise really in general, and the impact it has on the heart, especially in professional athletes.
Absolutely. So exercise is critical for cardiovascular health. The American Heart Association, American College of Cardiology actually recommends getting 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise every week. If you break that down, that's about 30 minutes, five times a week, and that's the goal. You're working up to that. You don't have to start with that. Moderate intensity exercise is defined as going out, exercising, trying to get that heart rate up, trying to get that breathing rate up, but still being able to hold a regular conversation. So it helps the heart in many ways. It makes the heart work more efficiently. It can slow your resting heart rate, and by slowing your resting heart rate, it allows the heart to function more efficiently. It can fill with blood better, and it can pump blood with vital nutrients and oxygen to all of the organs and muscles of the body much more efficiently.
Absolutely.
And these professional athletes are super well conditioned. They're regularly exercising. It's critically important. Typically, we see that their hearts are very efficient at getting blood to their organs and their muscles, as well as at conserving energy, which can be very important, especially in a tournament like this, maybe on Sunday on the 18th green. They need all that energy to try to go out there and win the tournament. But exercise is critical for heart health.
And what advice do you have for people who are maybe exercising or trying out a sport like golf for the first time? I'd imagine that it's something you should, ease into. What is your advice?
Absolutely. I think with any sort of athletics, with any sort of exercise, easing into it is very important. You don't want to jump right in and go gung-ho. You want to work your way up to a regular exercise routine. So for something like golf, maybe start with 9 holes, pushing or pulling your bag, work your way up to 18, and you can even work your way up to carrying the bag. Exercise is very prominent in the game of golf. An average golfer during an 18-hole round can walk 4 to 6 miles.
Wow.
I'm typically on the higher end of that because I'm zigzagging left and right trying to chase my ball. But if you're good like these guys out here today, they're hitting the ball straight. They're walking probably 4 or 5 miles. That's a lot of time on your feet, and it's definitely achieving the ACC, AHA, American College of Cardiology recommendation of 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise.
Interesting. Okay, good to know. Let's talk about the heat. Now, it's hard to believe because of the weather today and what it's been like for the last couple of days, but we are expecting temps to rise. So for not only the athletes, but also for the spectators, what do you want to pass along? What is your message when we deal with these higher temps and how we can protect the heart?
Absolutely, great question. I think we're expecting temperatures well into the 90s throughout the weekend. A little cooler today, but when it gets hot like that, the heart and the body have to work much harder. The blood vessels on the skin level, they dilate, they make you sweat more, you perspire, which leads to dehydration. And dehydration is very stressful for the heart and can lead to a lot of heat-related complications like fainting or passing out or even a heat stroke. So it's very important to maintain hydration. I think in the sports zone here today, there's a hydration station. So carry a water, hit the hydration station, seek shade when available, and take breaks. I mean, the last thing we want is anybody getting sick out here. So listen to your body. If you feel something's abnormal, take a rest and seek medical attention.
Absolutely. Dr. Chad Connor, cardiologist with Hartford HealthCare. Thank you for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Good Morning Connecticut at 9. We'll be back after this.